Welcome back to another video. Here's what's coming up today.
They've been plowing the field here. We're going to set grass seeds. I'd say there wasn't grass seeds set here in 70 years.
There was a river grass seed set here.
No, there used to be where there was a garden.
But no field set properly there?
No, half an acre maybe. Nearly over here. Kevin Van is spreading the lime there. Ground is all levelled, fertiliser is spread.
That's one good decent load of stones here.
Well, if it'll work out, no. Maybe he'd start to set grass seeds on all the fields over the years.
We'll bring the cows back, didn't we?
We will not.
Well, in 50 years, it is nearly time to start reseeding some field, John.
This.
It's no bad record of 50 years of grass seeds will do.
What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe. I will not send something.
So welcome back to this week's video. So I'm just landed back from a busy weekend, bank holiday. Was in Castle Gregory show. Huge show in Ahio, massive day out in Vintage. And I was in Teeny Healy, so I left this morning at 4. Just back now, it is nearly 10 o'clock, nearly dark. The lads have ploughed the field while I was away, so I'll show you that in a minute. So they also have dug out here behind the shed, because we're doing a roadway here, but also in the field, we'll show you. There's a lot of hollows and stuff, and rough enough areas. The lads filled it in and leveled it off and making it a good even flat field now. So the good news is there's not that many stones in it, so we'll hop up there now with Kevin and we'll see what the crack is. So just before it gets dark. Kevin, you were busy while I was away.
We were busy while you were away, a couple of days. We were in Ahio, and we were up at the shop the country.
You met me in Ahio.
A good day in Ahio, and we met you there, and there was a lot of clients there with you, and it was a right good show.
There was some machinery there.
A lot of machinery, a lot of a way bigger day than the Sunday before it.
Yeah. So since I was away yesterday, what have you done? So what happened?
We ploughed it yesterday there in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And we came in, there was a bit of a lag there. Now we're after filling
Big hollow, yeah.
Yesterday evening, and we drew down a bank of stuff and filled that in and went around the side and tied it up along the edges with the bucket and any old stones along the beach. And
what's the story with the rocks and stones? We were wondering what we could unfold.
The rocks and the stones, we've done rocks and stones here because there's a nice bit of land up here, but we don't see the hills. You'd think to be all stones.
Yeah, you would.
But
what did you say there earlier? The last generation must have took them.
The last generation must have been broke and burned and killed us and taken them away.
So what's going on here now with the New Holland above here now? What's that at?
New Holland, a disc carron that now.
Right.
And
break it up there and all that, is it?
Break it up, make it brittle now to finish it.
And Neil is on the leveler, is it?
Neil is on the leveler then, and we'll shake the manure then and
lime and all that.
And lime and give it one rubber to pour it in to finish it off and shake the seed in.
Grass in and roll it in is last thing.
Roll it in the finish. And
so it'll be all done so in 2 days, less even.
We can say then we'd like a little mist now tonight, Glenn.
Yeah, there is a bit of mist coming, I think.
There will be forgot a bit of mist, a small bit. That
but
we do.
A drought is no good,
No, not up here in this place.
Drought.
No.
You'll just go around the edges here.
That's it. We'll have it dialed up there now.
And the grass will be out over the ditches on a couple of months' time.
And if there'll be any bad lambs left here, Glenn, they'll have a fine field of grass in 6 weeks' time.
It'll be like going up the country to the good land.
It'll be better. It'll be better.
Right, we better load up these lands, so we'll talk to you later on, so.
And be getting ready for another show for the weekend.
We will. Tullamore.
Tullamore shows on the weekend.
That's a good show, is it? I was never there.
A mighty show, a massive show altogether, and if they'll get a good day now,
that's on.
We'll make that off as well Sunday if we can.
That's on Sunday. We'll get the grass down first, though.
Get the grass in first and get one piece going. And
might it?
That's the job.
So yeah, Kevin's just taking out a few lumps in the field there, some high lumps, make it a bit flatter. They were tipping out a few loads over there where there's pretty bad hollows, and the same down there, so it'll make it a good flat field. Ploughed it up earlier there, they came halfway through the day and they've a lot done. So there's not that many stones. We thought that to be fairly bad now, next to the river here and stuff. So they have a lot done there now, so it's nearly dark there soon, so we'll get some more content there now tomorrow. So we'll show you then.
Cleaning after arriving home, Away all the time doing no work, 3 shows. Castle Gregory Saturday.
A Hiol.
Ayo, Sunday, and above in Wicklow.
Teeny Healy.
Above in Wicklow today, he just arrived home. 3 days in a row. And I hear struggling and slaving.
Well,
They've been plowing the field here. We're going to set grass seeds. I said there wasn't grass seeds sat here in 70 years.
what was there ever grass seed set here?
No, only, well, there used to be where there was a garden.
But no field set properly there.
No, half an acre maybe at the
So
most.
this will be the first field ever set here, so done properly.
12, yeah.
And they're
12.
just saying they're not too bad for stones, is it they said?
No, and they're levelling any lump that's in it.
So there was a good.
They're after levelling the famous lump that Jack Ely head was nearly cut off down here. Look, they're below at it now.
Yeah.
There won't be no one's head cut off there no more.
So
They're
there's,
after trying a lot of
there's a
stuff.
good few hollows where you couldn't drive in at all, so they're filling them in.
Yeah,
They're after taking earth behind the shed there where we're going to be roofing to the parry.
but the field is most, it was dead level only for them
Yeah,
few
yeah, yeah.
places. Field is mostly level.
It is good enough soil here, is it?
It is good soil, yeah.
Would it be as good as the soil up around where Carlo and all them places
Well,
that
to
drove
shove
through
it,
today?
to shove it onto them. To shove it onto them. They say that the land here in this part of Kerry is not the best, but we live away in it anyhow. But they also say that 1 acre east of Macroom is better than 2 acres west of Macroom.
Or 3 maybe?
And maybe 3 in places.
Any more stories for us while the lads are
Oh,
working?
Jesus, I was talking to a girl last night, and I'll tell the story about
Where
her
last night?
in Kilgarvan back in Ray's at the show night. There was
Ray's
a
bar.
big crowd. But anyway, this was a famous Kilgarvan man, Dan Healy. Of course, there's a lot of Healys in Kilgarvan. This is Dan Healy Timmis of Coologs. Dan was a great Kilgarvan hurler and footballer, and he got on the team and he was very young. But they were playing in a football tournament in the Cockside in Ballingeary, and the game was only on about 20 minutes when the referee sent Dan to the sideline.
Oh, jeez.
So while Dan was on the sideline, there was a girl standing near. Dan didn't waste his time on the sideline. He started talking to the girl, and who was the girl? Joan Cronin from Ballingeary. She later became Mrs. Dan Healy and came to live in Kilgarvan.
So he met her on the sideline?
He met her on the sideline. But anyway, she did say to him, that was a very tough decision by the referee. So about a half an hour after, in the second half, then the carnival committee sent the referee to the sideline and put on another ref. They made out that he wasn't
Good
that
enough.
he shouldn't have sent Dan off at all.
So the ref was subbed?
The ref was subbed because Dan also played hurling for Kerry, and he was, before he died there a few years ago, Dan was a Kerry minor hurling selector
Oh, yeah,
for
I
a good
was
2
playing.
years. You played under him,
I was Kerry Minor, he was a selector.
So that was the famous Dan. Yeah, we hear all about grass seeds around the good land. They all reseed every so many years, but we'll see now how good it will be now when it will grow. See, will it improve it or will there be more grass?
This is our best field, is it, the lowest
Yeah,
field?
it would be hard to beat this field without any seed. It used to feed sheep one time after lambing. Then we'd put out the cows, defend it for silage the 1st of June, cut silage off it and put lambs to fatten into it again. So it was a very good field.
So a lot of animals go through it.
A lot of animals will go through it. So if it'll get any better, it'll be a miracle. It's nearly dark here now, and the lads have no notion of stopping. There's lights and flashing lights on. So they have a tough time with it. They work all around the clock.
They do. Right, we'll see now what'll happen in the morning. It is nearly closing time here now, so we'll show you what's happening. We'll put up the drone and stuff there tomorrow morning. We'll show you what's happening. Right, we're here now in Kerry Agribusiness. We're getting 18612. We're getting TS3 grass seed, and we're getting some gradual lime there as well. So we're here now in Rockmore, collecting that. Also, as well, to remind people, we're going to Tullamore Show this weekend. Tullamore is one of the biggest shows, I think, in Ireland. There could be up to 60,000 people there, so there's going to be everything there from every stall you could think of, and animals as well. So we're going to be there. We're going to be is it sheep indoor? Yeah. So we're going to be down where all the cattle and sheep are, maybe more the sheep side of it, and we're going to be indoors. So there's one or two tents with indoor stands. So we're going to be in there down near the sheep area. So if you're down there, we'll have plenty of merch. So make sure to call down, and we'll see you at Tullamore. So fantastic. There's hardly no big stones really, eh? all small stuff, hardly worth talking about. There was only maybe a handful of them there and we took them off. So Neil is kind of leveling it off there now. So we have a savage day for it. Right hot. Kevin's just leveling out over here along the banks now where it was very bumpy. So it was a flat enough field as it was. But he's making it a right good flat field now, so we can be able to drive it everywhere, every part of it. So I'll be going along there soon. I was in Kerry Agribus already, as I said, got 18,612 gradual lime, and I got grass seed as well. So the weather for the coming few days and week looks good. A bit of rain, a bit of heat, so it is ideal, and hopefully we'll get a good start now because that's very important. But yeah, fantastic. So yeah, this is a massive hollow here, all around it. It's all level off now, same as the field. Mighty job altogether. So we got that extra bit of soil above behind the shade where we're doing that bit of an extension over to Sparry. So it's coming along now.
The work spreading the lime is nearly over here. Kevin Vandals is spreading the lime there. Ground is all levelled, fertiliser is spread. It's nearly finished now. They're pole harring it there below there, down further.
So he did this car earlier. They went home in for the power harrow, so that'll break up any clumps, make the bed finer for setting the seed, I suppose. So he have the 18,612 put out as well, and the gradual lime now, and they'll be on for the grass seed, and it is the rolling then after that. Here, off to this trailer here is a timber, so you can see it, not even too big or anything now, but small enough handy stones and a bit of roots and trees. So yeah, so it's the first field here. We're wrong. Since 1972, so the high fields over there got reclaimed in 1972. I think it was a man by the name of Joe Looney, Kilgarvan man, ploughed them a long time ago. So a good few years before I was born. So it's good to get it done, and hopefully we'll get a good start because I think the temperatures are supposed to be good. Temperatures are supposed to be good for the week, and also there's a bit of moisture. So you can see it's a good flat, long, level field. All where the humps and hollows were are all levelled off now with the excavator. So looking forward to now, and hopefully it'll get the grass growing. So back here now again this morning. So Neil is here now. He's spreading the grass seed. It's TS3 we decided to go for. As you can see, the soil is actually not too bad here. It's not that clay, so it's good enough, brown enough soil for this part of the country, considering where we are and all the mountains around us here. But you can see here it's well spread in all around there now, and they'll be getting the roller after this, and it'll be rolled in. So there's not that many stones left now, a few small handy ones, hardly worth talking about any likes of these things. So we're delighted.
Here we are. The grass seeds are Saturday, Kevin.
They're all rolled, and we're ready, and we have a drizzle of rain coming as well.
Yeah.
Will they grow? Is the thing. That'll bring you to the test.
We'll know that now in a week's time. We'll know if
Well,
they're getting green or not. And don't come out with the spraying can now, John, in here, and spray pieces in case we'll see a weed coming up or
Yeah.
anything.
Well,
You'll be wondering then what happened.
I have a history of that, yes.
I will have
If
not. No, I will well behave
couple
with
over
that.
a rush or anything. But there's no rushes in this field anymore.
No rushes in
It's still a
the
good
side of
field.
the field.
Still a good field.
Good at the ground, nice soil.
Will it be able to feed as much as you was feeding in the past?
It will feed 3 times as much, John.
Will it? Yeah. Christ fed a lot before.
It will shame the rest of the fields though. This one will get going.
Right, it was a good field. I must say the best field we have. We're up high here. It's good ground for the height up above sea level to the bus.
And good ground, you wouldn't think that is here, and the quality of land, you think to be more stony near the hill.
Yeah, there weren't much
But
stones.
no, there's that. There are a couple of little trailers of stones with the quad. There's no big stones, only a few small stones, and not many at all to be picked.
Many sheep farmers set grasses or they just leave it the way it is.
A lot of them do only bits and pieces, probably the sheep farmers only do. The dairy farmer and the suckers more seeding probably.
Right, especially the dairymen on the good
The
land.
dairymen have to keep the grass growing for themselves.
They're making the money.
We don't know how they're making money, should they're trying to, yeah.
The sheepmen are the poor men.
That says the sheepmen are the poor men, but we don't know they're the richest or the poorest. Huh?
Sure, I don't know.
The dairyman that says he's making money, but sure he have lots of costs.
Here this year, this is a good year from different.
It's good, all right, yeah, sure.
And the summer was good and there's great growth.
We have a lot more rain than they have in other parts of the country, like.
We can't
They're
complain.
feeding silage already with the last 2
One
months probably.
each cock and places it yet was dry.
They're burned out, sir.
So I heard that. What'll we graze the snow with first when the grass will come up? Well,
You'll have plenty of lambs now to graze this when the will start coming now, and
Yeah.
they'll take it away then.
Lambs would be ideal.
Lambs will be ideal for
Where's-
this ground now.
Cows would pull this nearly out the ground with that. See it.
You know, the cows will be alright, a light run of the cows, but the sheep will be better.
Lambs especially.
Lambs are, yeah, any one of the two of them, they'll be alright. They'll thicken it away, the grass away better.
well, if it'll work out, no. Maybe he'd start to set grass seeds on all the fields over the years.
And we'll bring the cows back anyway.
We want not.
Well, in 50 years, it is nearly time to start reseeding some field, John.
This.
It's no bad record of 50 years grasses will do. That must be well minded by you. Well manured, well lined,
and highly stocked.
highly stocked.
Highly
Right, yeah.
stocked.
But,
As much as any lowland, more than any lowland farm. This field fed lambs, cows, cut silage, back again to cows again into the year.
and the men down in here, he over betting with Glyn that there'd be a lot of stones and rocks in his field when he ploughed, but there's a few stones sticking up in here on the silage fields as well. We see hitting Sunday.
There was a lump down there where Jackie Healy Ray was nearly killed just below there. Hereafter, the tractor cut. There was no cab, and when he went over the high gravelly rump, the mowing bars flew up and it knocked the cap clear off his head.
The
So
mowing bar got stuck in the ground, of course. It's
Hereafter, levelling that lump, that's gone now.
The lump is gone now.
Christ, that was a famous lump. Jackie stopped and he said, Jesus Christ, he said, nearly cut the head off me, he said.
You nearly killed the
That
poor
was
man.
way back in the 1960s, a long time
A
ago.
long time ago, yeah.
Cutting hay we were that time, cutting hay.
That was hard work that time, John.
was.
Cutting the hay, and
We just cut this field in 3 different parts because we would save it with the pike.
that's it. It was all hard work and hard going. The weather wasn't good either.
Because
So
if we got a bad summer, you would be out until September.
that's it, yeah.
The whole
Well,
summer.
you'd save here now, John, because there's no trees left here by you.
No, well, there was all trees that time. I got rid of them by degrees, but you can't cut trees now.
No,
So I was lucky to have it done. I think we'll have to set them again. That's the
you
worst.
were well ahead of time to get rid of the trees.
Yeah, took me 50
That's
years.
it for this week's video.
That's it now for this week's video.
We'll see you again.
So that's it for another video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe. I will not send so simple.